Hi everyone, it's Desiree. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me for another video. Today I am cash planning for the week. This is actually my YouTube paycheck, so I have to give a huge shout out to all of you for watching my videos, because without you, I wouldn't have received this awesome paycheck. So thank you so much for that, because the YouTube paycheck always helps me to hit some really good financial goals, especially with my savings challenges. So I really appreciate the support that I receive here on my channel, even if it's just like watching my videos, giving it a thumbs up, that helps. Subscribing to my channel, that also helps out my channel. Yeah, thank you so much for all of that. So I'm going to figure out how much I'm going to actually cash plan with and cash stuff with for this week, because I get paid a certain amount each month, but I can't use that whole amount to cash stuff with. So I like to go over the numbers of how I figured this out for this paycheck. So I got paid this month. Well, it's technically for last month's views. So I was paid $2,265, which is amazing. And I'm going to take 30% of this, and I need to put that aside for taxes for next year, unfortunately. This is a good chunk of the money, but I like to do this immediately once I get paid, just from one account to the other account, put it into a tax savings account, and leave it there for next year's taxes. 30% seems to be a good amount every year for me to put aside. It's always more than enough when it comes to paying for my taxes. So I go for 30%, just get it right out of my account. So I have to put $679. I'm going to do $679 is going to go for taxes. Also, I'm going to take a chunk of this and put it towards my rent. So 500 of this money will go towards rent. I usually take portions of all my paychecks and put a little portion of each one towards my rent, because that's like the biggest bill that I have each month, and I like to break it up just to make it a little bit easier for me to save towards for next month's rent payment. So 500 of this money will go towards that, and I'm going to get this total right now. So that's $2,265 minus the $679 for taxes, minus the $500. So that's $1,086 that I'm left with. $500 was rent. And then I'm going to do one more thing before I get to the total that I'm going to cash plan with. So I immediately take, after I do those two deductions, I take 15% of that amount. So 15. So that's going to do, I'm going to round it up to 163. And that's going to just go into a savings account, just to go into savings and collect interest. So 163 will go into savings. So when I subtract 163 from 1086, that leaves me with 923 that I'm going to cash plan with and cash stuff with this week. Okay, so that's the amount that I'm going to be using to put into all of my envelopes and savings challenges. Again, thank you so much for that. So my wallet is going to get its usual amount, which is $170. So, oh wait, actually, no. I usually bump this up a little bit more. It's going to be $180, because my YouTube paycheck, I like to treat myself a little bit more. So I'm actually going to do $180. So that's another 10, because in coffee, I like to treat myself a little bit more to some coffee. I can get maybe a pastry this time around. I've actually haven't done too much spending in my wallet because I got sick this week. So not a lot of spending has been happening. Haven't had Starbucks all week. So yeah, but that'll change within, I'm feeling a lot better. So I'll be able to spend a little bit from my wallet. But I'm gonna have some money left over, basically. Yeah, I'm gonna have a little bit more money left over to put into savings. So that's good. But let's see. I am going to, yeah, put $30 into coffee. So spending this week is going to get 30. Eating out's going to get 30. Groceries, I actually already spent from groceries the one time that I don't take cash with me because I got back from a trip and I was running out of time and I wasn't able to go to the bank. And so I didn't have the cash with me at the time when I go to Walmart to go grocery shopping. That's the one time that I forget my ATM card. When I'm there, I don't have any cash on me or enough cash to pay for my groceries. And I forgot my ATM. I forgot to transfer it from the wallet I was using when I was traveling to my wallet I use when I'm my normal day-to-day one. And Walmart doesn't take Apple Pay, so that was a fun situation. I was so annoyed with myself. So this money, I've already spent it. I just need to take it back to the bank. But this is gonna get $80. And then coffee is the only one that's different. This is gonna get 30 instead of 20, and then buffer will get 10. So that's actually 180. Okay, so 180. All right, so now I can figure out everything else. So I'm gonna go into my binders. Oh, actually, I wanna go into savings first. Let me get some savings ones out of the way, because since I have a larger amount of money to work with, I can focus on knocking out some of these larger amounts in my challenges. So I have the 100 envelope challenge, and I'm going to do two numbers. I'm going to do 37 and 38 because these are the two largest numbers I have left in this challenge. So 37 and 38, 37, 38. So I got that one done. And then I want to do, just knock out some of these. The 52 circles one, I want to do the largest number. So that's 34. 34. Okay, and then I'm going to do roll the dice. So let me get my dice here. I'm going to roll 4 times. Oh, I need a sticky note. A sticky note, which I don't have near me. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Okay. So, got a little sticky note here. So I'm going to roll 4 times to see what I get. All right, so I got 3 and 3. So 3, 3, and then I'll roll 2 more times. Ooh, 6 and 6. Okay, 6 and 6. And 6, so that's $18 for this challenge here. And then I wrote down each number because I'm going to color in the coordinating dice for those. So those are 8. That's 18. Roll the dice is 18. Nice 18. I can't remember if I've been calculating. So I'm still, my head is still a little, you know, not all there. 38, 34, 18. Okay, 6, 16. So I'm going to come back to the other challenges and once I figure out the amounts for other binders or other envelopes. All right, so the ones that I want to focus on right now are extra savings. I'm going to do extra savings. I'm going to do 40. And then month ahead, I'll do 40. And then I have an envelope in here. Treat yourself. I will do 40 as well. Treat yourself, 40. Okay, and then I might be going to Disney. We'll see. But I want to get some money in here, so I'm going to do 40 in here as well because I only have 18. So 40. Okay. I'm going to go back to the black binder. All right, so auto this week. I'll do 15 in auto. And when it comes to the numbers that I'm choosing, it's just kind of like what feels right. And I kind of base it off of what I did last time when I had like this amount of money. So I see like maybe did I have more last time to work with? Maybe I could do a little bit more than I did last time, but if I have less, then I might have to do a little bit less, obviously. I don't know. I just kind of what feels right, basically, is how I do this. Also, I know which ones I want to prioritize first, which those are the ones I knocked out right now. I know which ones are not as important. Like, they're all important, but which ones are, you know, lower priority when it comes to filling. So yeah, that tends to be how I figure those out. So electronics, I'm going to put 10. Emergency, we'll get 30 this week. Okay, extra savings I already did. Furniture, this will get 10. Month ahead already did. Rainy day, I'm going to do 40 in this one. I will be pulling from this one, though. It's all going to go basically back to the bank. Registration, I'm just going to do 10. Road trip. Okay, if I go out of town to Disney, I'm going to need gas money for that. And this is what I use road trip money for. And I only have $5. So I need 30 in here to be able to do that. So I'm going to put 30. Scentsy is not like a huge priority. So this is just going to get 5. Subscriptions. Let's do 10. And travel, I'm going to do 20 in travel. Okay, now to the gray binder. Oh, and I've been announcing that I was going to have a restock in my shop. Binders, envelopes, placeholders, a lot of the things that I use in my videos, like in my binders. But since I got sick this week, I had to push it back. I thought I was going to get, usually when I get sick, it's not that long. But whatever I got really knocked me out. So I'm super behind. So I have to push it back. I don't even want to announce a date because now I'm just like, I don't want to put that pressure on me. I just want to get 100% better before I start working on things. So, that's to, you know, it's still to be determined when that'll happen, but it's happening. But hopefully in like the next couple weeks, it will happen, but I'll keep you all posted on when that is. Okay. So beauty this week is going to get 15. Okay. Clothing, I'm going to put 15 in here as well. I really need to buy like more summer clothes, although I feel like I'm mostly at work all the time and it's cold in our office. So even though it's warm outside, I'm like inside the office all day and I kind of dress like it's cold outside. I don't know, but I do kind of want to get some like t-shirts and stuff. So we'll see. Costco. I want to make a Costco trip, so I'm going to put $20 in here. I only buy a couple things at Costco. I don't really load up my cart with stuff. Family, I want to put 20 in here because this only has 10. Gifts, I'll put 10. Home, we'll get 10. Household, I'll put 15. I feel like I need paper towels. Yeah, I might need paper towels soon. So 15 on that one. Pantry, we'll get Should I put 5 or 10? I'll just put 5. 5 is sweet. Target will get 15. Okay. Now to the pink binder. I already did Disneyland and Treat Yourself. Oh, Go Wild. I'm going to put 20 for next year's Go Wild. Did that one. Fun. We'll get 15. Hobbies. I'm just going to put 5 in hobbies right now. It's not like, this is like my lowest priority one. And I honestly already have enough money to buy the things that I want when it comes to this envelope. So I'm pretty good with the amount in there. Christmas, we'll get 20. And holiday decor, I'm going to put 15. Okay. So I'm left with 76. So I have some savings challenges. Let's see which ones I have. I have Cash Stash. So that one is this challenge here. I kind of want to do, because I haven't used 25, 30, or 40. So I want to do 25, and I can do a pink color on here. So 25. So 25. And then, what do I have left? Okay, I have my May Savings Challenge, which is a $10 challenge. Let's do, let's see if I do 30. I feel like I might be able to put, before I move forward, I might be able to put, do I want to bump up some of these? Okay, let me see. I'm going to do, in this challenge, I'm going to do 30 for this $10 challenge. This one, I'll do 15. Oh, okay. I'll leave it like this. And then 6 for the $1 challenge. Okay. That should be the full amount. I'm going to double check my numbers, though, just to make sure I didn't make a mistake. If I did, then I'll have to figure that out and then, you know, figure out where I'm going to take money away and fix it. But let's see. I'm going to check off camera if this total equals this. My numbers are good. So I can move on to figuring out the denomination. So I'm actually going to take this out. Just makes it a little bit easier. So auto, I'm going to do 15. So that's 10 and a 5. Then a 10, 20, and a 10 for 30. 2 20s, a 10, another 220, 2 20s, 10 for registration, a 20 and a 10, a 5, 10, 20, 15, so that's 10 and a 5, another 10 and a 5, 20, 20, 10, 10, 10 and a 5, 10 and a 5, 2 20s, a 20, 2 20s, 10 and a 5, 5, a 20, and then 15, so that's 10 and a 5, 37, so that's 20, 35, 6, 7, then 38, 20, 35, 6, 7, 8, 34, 20, 34, I'm just gonna write 4. Cash Dash is 25, so that's 25. Okay, just making sure I did in the right spot. Roll the dice is 18, 10, 5, 6, 7, 8. $10 challenge is 30, so that's 3 10s, 1, 2, 3. $5 challenge is 15, that's 3 5s, 1, 2, 3. And $1 challenge is 6. All right, so now I'm just gonna count all the tallies. So 50s, I have 150. 20s, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 10s, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 10s. 5s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 5s. 1s, I have 6, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23 ones. All right, so now to count this up and make sure this all totals out correctly. So 50s, I have 1, that's 50. 20s, 240, so that's 480, right? I feel like I can't do math today, so yeah, 480. 10 times 28, that's 280. 18 times 5 is, I don't even want to do the math on that. 18 times 5, 90. Okay, and then 23. All right, so counting these all up, get the grand total, 280, 90, 23. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to ask, well, when I go to the bank, these are the denominations, the quantities that I'm going to ask for. So for 50s, I need 1, that's $50. And then for 20s, that's 24, that's a total of 480. 10s, 28, 280. 5s times 18 is 90. And 1 times 23 is $23. Okay, so that's a total of $923 that I'm going to be asking for when I go to the bank. All right, so I'm really excited for this cash stuffing because I have a really nice amount to cash stuff with, so thank you again. I'm going to be able to use some money since, again, I was sick this week, so I didn't spend a lot of money from my wallet this week. So I have a decent amount to use into some savings challenges to make these a little bit more filled, so that's good. And yeah, it just really, I always enjoy this YouTube paycheck, cash stuffing, cash planning, because it really means a lot, again, because it's all coming from just you watching my content, so, and engaging with it. So thank you again so much for that. I really appreciate it. You have no idea how much it means to me, but I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to do that. So thank you. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Hopefully you'll watch the cash stuffing, which will be up tomorrow on Sunday. So yeah, definitely check that out. Check out the other content that I have on my channel. I have lots of content to watch. But yeah, hopefully you decide to subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And I will see you in the next video.